Hey everybody, welcome to a new Elder Scrolls Legends deck guide. Originally I wanted to show you some unstoppable rage combo decks today, but those need a bit more testing, at least my results so far were not that hot. Don't worry though, because I have a great alternative deck list to try out. I faced a move monk today that crushed me with a huge Caravan Enforcer combination, so I needed to try out a similar deck as well. My win rate with the build was decent enough, therefore we really have to check out this archetype. The star of the deck is of course the new Heroes of Skyrim card Caravan Enforcer. This one is a 2 Magicka creature that will start with average stats of 2 attack and 2 defense. Whenever you will then move the creature, the stats are improving by +1/+1, so what you are then trying to do is to move the unit as much as possible and push the damage further and further ahead. Naturally, that also means that the card is fitting the best in a mid-range or tempo-oriented build that is utilizing some additional move effects. For the lane shifting aspect of the deck, we are running a total of 5 different cards: Shadow Shift, Dune Stalker, Dune Smuggler, Monk Strike and the Grand Ball, which I love to refer a bit more French, calling it the Grand Ball. To increase the stats on the Caravan Enforcer, the most important part of these 5 move cards is the Dune Smuggler, which will boost every unit that is getting moved by an additional +1/+1, so one move effect on the Enforcer is already pushing it up to 4 attack and 4 defense. The Grand Ball, on the other hand, is a huge swing card when you have a Dune Smuggler already on the board, or if you need to switch a big amount of units to get out of range from guards and trades. If your life counter is getting into dangerous territory, a simple Monk Strike on an already buffed Caravan Enforcer is an easy but still very effective way to drain huge amounts of life and of course also have another nice swing opportunity. It is not uncommon to get 10 or even more attack this way on a Caravan Enforcer, so if you are just going for the face in such a situation, you will look at a life difference of more than 20 life in total. The rest of the build features a bunch of your average tempo cards of green and yellow, so all very solid and really nothing too unusual here. That leads then to a simple but kinda effective strategy for the deck. Go for big moving effects, increase the Caravan Enforcer as much as you can, and of course use your units to kill your opponent as fast as possible. For a bit of extra burst damage you will also see some charged units in the deck, so don't hesitate to be the aggressor in most matchups. Against Prophecy or hyper aggressive decks, you also have the ability to just go for trades, heal back and use the moving mechanics as it fits you to survive until your Enforcer is strong enough to kill your opponent. A cool deck indeed that I recommend you to try out, so if you want to test something new, here is your chance. Following to this introduction, I will show you some games that I played earlier, so please enjoy those, and if you still have questions, comment below. Alright everybody, let's begin our journey here today against the Battle Mage. Starting hand looks not alright, not at all. So Piercing Javelin is too expensive, Monk Strike is too expensive. Shadow Shift is cool if you have something you can play that on. But I know there's nothing in the hand and I don't want to risk it to keep the Shadow Shift here without getting a unit that we can play early on. We are going second, so we can drop a 1-drop, we can drop a 2-drop in the first turn. Let's just replace that here and hope to get something good to play early on. There's a Deepwood Trapper. Other than that, we get the Piercing Javelin back again. So again, that is not good. And we got Tazkad in our starting hand, which is also not good. So probably, yeah, Ahnassi is also not good. That is totally not the start that we like to see here. Starting with the Deepwood Trapper nonetheless, which is an excellent new card from the Heroes of Skyrim expansion. Opponent starts strong with the Protector of the Innocent. So what you can expect is that he's playing a lot of prophecies. If he's starting with the Protector of the Innocent, just a huge sign for that. We will still go for the face. Then drop the Mournhold Traitor here, having a nice little 2-drop here. Coming at the right time, because otherwise there was nothing to play. We need another card now from the top that we can play on the next turn, otherwise we are losing so much tempo. Yeah, Camelon Hero giving us an extra card, which will be Piercing Javelin, so with that we can take down the Camelon Hero. At least something was working, but still then we only have one card, chance of one card to get something that we can play here. It is a Bruma, and that is indeed good. I would say we're still going for the face, despite giving him most likely a prophecy, but we have to try that. Oh, there's none. Okay. Bruma is coming. That is giving us future healing. So if we, for example, play the Ahnassi on the next turn, stealing the guard then from the Protector, we get 1 life back, and the Bruma should hopefully give us ongoing value. Greatstone Ravager and another Protector. Yeah, so we need to play the Ahnassi here on the right side. Caravan Enforcer. So we are still hitting him in the face. So he's not getting anything, which is good right now. Currently all the prophecies are in his hand. And we'll then drop the Ahnassi. Currently at 16, so we get 1 life back. If we drop the Ahnassi on the left side, we have then 9, 12, we have already 13 damage here. If we drop Ahnassi on the right side, we can at least kill maybe 2 units, maybe only 1. The amount of damage that he is pushing is not too high. And we are stealing the guards here. He's pushing right now 10, we would be down to 12. Yeah, I'm risking that. We are getting 1 life back here, back to 23. We're getting a guard, so that is helping us. And we can use a Piercing Javelin on the next turn to kill one of the bigger units, so keeping his damage counter then down, and we are still hopefully getting some more life here.
I have no fear of you.
Lenses weight, okay, that is a problem. This one is doing a lot of damage now. Brotherhood Slayer, on the other hand, is super helpful, increasing our damage output, plus we are healing for 1. So we can deal another 1 point of damage from the Raider. We are down to 13, getting Ungolim. Which means we could play Piercing Javelin and we can play the Ungolim, getting 1 life back. With the Harpy, he's on the other hand shackling now the Ahnassi. And another Harpy, wow, look at him. Probably shackling the Brotherhood Slayer. That's a bit of a problem. So that is reducing the amount of damage that we can push quite a lot. So we need to be careful then. We're definitely using the Piercing Javelin here. We are definitely killing those 2. We're also dropping Ungolim the Listener, giving us an extra life point. So that is a kill here. That is a critical. Are we also hitting him for 1 more in the face? Currently he has then here 12 damage on the board, but the Raider is just giving him some extra damage if he's breaking some runes, so that is painful. If we just kill the Greystone Ravager, that's 8 on the board, plus he's dealing an additional 2 from the Raider. Man, double Harpy was really painful. So how much damage do we still have here on the board? We would more or less need to hit him here. Otherwise we cannot kill him on the next turn. So we have to do that. Unfortunately there's something incoming. Need to play that on the left side. The right side is full, otherwise he's destroying something on the right side. 8 Weaver. Okay, that's not giving him anything else. We will drop then the Ungolim. We're going for the Piercing Javelin. And we will take care of his Greystone Ravager. Which is taken down 4, so he has 8. And we're currently at 13 life. So he needs an additional 3 damage here to kill us.
Trolls take you.
As long as I draw
down to 8. Eastmarch Crusader. We're down to 6, down to 7. Then another 3 is coming. We're down to 3 then. And he needs another 3 damage. If he has a lightning bolt, the game is over, of course. Apparently, there is no lightning bolt in his hand. Time is running out for him. If he has a lightning bolt, he should just play that. So, Deepwood Trapper on the left side is getting killed. Means his unit is getting shackled. There's an Earthbound Spinner, so you are hitting the Bruma so that we're not getting healing. Brotherhood Assassin, that just means we have enough damage here on the board. But he's getting still 2 runes in there. He has played already 2 Harpies, so these are out. He has played 2 Protectors, though there's only 1 left. Harpy is bad, Protector is bad, Morgul Gatekeeper would also bad. So these are all cards we don't want to see. The rest is more or less fine, I would say. So we could draw more cards with the Eastmarch, we could draw more cards with the Thieves Guild or the Brotherhood Assassin. But for now, we cannot be sure what we need, so I would say we will just go a bit in the face. See if there's some help for him. So the first 5 are coming, instantly getting a Profiteer, so that might be painful. Okay, that is no problem at all. We're pushing then 4 into his face, and most likely that's it. There is no reaction, so 3 more, and we're winning the game against the Prophecy Battle Mage. Next up, we have a Spellsword player here. Going second, and this time starting it looks way better. Caravan Enforcer, Brotherhood Slayer, Monk Strike. So I would say we're definitely interested in keeping the Caravan Enforcer. The thing is, Monk Strike, yeah. Well, Brotherhood Slayer, we're probably dropping that. So if we are not starting on the first turn with the Caravan Enforcer, but instead dropping that on turn 2 and then use the Monk Strike 1 turn later, That might already be pretty cool. But to be honest, the Monk Strike is more useful later. When the Caravan Enforcer is already higher, then you can just drain for 10 life easily, and you can push 10 in the face. So I would say we're just starting with the Caravan Enforcer. And yeah, let's also keep the Brotherhood Slayer. And that's good, Dune Stalker. So we can just start then with Caravan Enforcer, use the Dune Stalker one turn later, Ahnassi. And gonna drop him here on the right side so that we can then push on to the left side with the Dune Stalker. If he's defending, he will use that on the right side, so nothing is incoming. Means the Dune Stalker is coming here. Buffing the Caravan Enforcer to a 3-3. The 3 in the face. We have now 2 units, each in one lane. On the next turn, most likely we are seeing the Brotherhood Slayer. Could also be that we are going for the Bruma if we need some healing. Okay, this one is a bit of a problem. Caravan Enforcer on the other hand is really cool. So with that, whenever he's now summoning a creature with 5 or more health, he's giving at +1/+1 and guard, which means if he's dropping, for example, now in this situation, could drop the, oh, I forgot the name, the small guy for 2/5, the guard, that is then getting buffed, so that might be a huge problem. I really hate that one. We are still pushing into the face, of course. No reaction, so he's down to 21. We will then go for the Bruma here.
There's a plan.
Going for the Caravan Enforcer, and on the next turn we're going for the Ahnassi. Dark Guardian is the name of the guard, right? Or Hive Defender, even stronger. So we will then use the Ahnassi, steal the guard, and still push the damage in the face. Deepwood Trapper. Yeah, definitely. Let's do that.
Ahnassi finds it useful to use her
I would love to kill this one. Right now we cannot do it. So we will just keep on pushing the damage here in. No reaction so far. He is already down to 13 life. It's going super fast. If we get one card here that allows us to move, we are definitely interested in getting rid of the East Empire Crafter, which is a huge card. We tried that yesterday in the arena, and it's a pretty cool one. Most likely he's dropping another card. There you go. Another card is getting buffed by the East Emperor. So another Hive Defender executing. And the Ahnassi is then going down. We could still push... Oh, a Shadow Shift. Shadow Shift, a Shadow Shift. So interested in getting this on the other side. And then instead of going for the face, we might kill the East Emperor here. Oh, also Piercing Javelin. Not bad. So Deepwood Trapper, Brotherhood Slayer, we're just healing a bit. I would say we are interested in killing the East Emperor, otherwise it's just getting too much value out of that. We will then also take care of the Hive Defender. As long as a 4-2 on the board, our board looks kind of strong here. With 8 damage on the board, we have a Piercing Javelin. Problem is we have not that many cards in hand, but well. Which on the other hand also means if he's just stopping one huge creature, Piercing Javelin is just killing that. So, just like a Black Dragon. Which is a cool card, but just going down now, and we got another one. Wow, that is huge. That is really huge. Let's try to push the damage in first. No reaction for him, so he's down to 5. Piercing Javelin is just clearing the Black Dragon here. So the only unit he has on the board is the Hive Defender, and that's it. He's at 7, so he cannot use the Dawn's Wrath here to clear the whole lane. The most he can do would be play multiple units in the lane, executing. So we can now play, for example, a Dictator Vadura and one more unit, or you can play Piercing Javelin and something else. Armify. Okay, we still have 5. Maybe another execute. Wow, look at that. He's pushing us down to 4. On the other hand, also losing the Mummifies here, so he's down to 1 now. The thing is, we're trying the Moonlight here as well. If he has a Dawn, then of course the whole lane is going down. But we just need 1 charge unit. So it's not like he has an easy play. He has a Dawns. Good for you, man. And the Grand Ball is not helping us right now. Obviously not. Would have needed that earlier when the Hive Defenders were in the lanes. Then we could have just swapped, get the buff.
Taste my steel.
East Empire Crafter again. And the Dark Guardian. Yeah, that's the one I mean earlier. Pushing another 4. He's not pushing 4. Okay, cool. Brotherhood Slayer. So what we now need to do is just to survive long enough. We just need 1 attack here into the face. If he's not healing, of course. He's now at 10, so Manticore can be played. There's another Hive Defender. And there's a Frosthold. Ooh, that is too greedy, man. If you cannot kill the Brotherhood Slayer, we're just using Piercing Javelin and hitting him in the face. There you go. Piercing Javelin. Kill the Hive Defender. The Grand Ball is coming. And we have 3 to go for the face, despite all the nice little guards here on the board. So that's another victory against, I would say, calling that a Spellthought Guard deck. And with that, we are at the end of the episode. I hope you like the deck as much as I do, because I think this Monk deck is really fun to play. A cool addition to the game with all the move effects that are currently available since Heroes of Skyrim and also with the last expansions. So try it out for yourself. I had very fun time with it so far. I've played quite a lot of that today. And the results were also decently. So definitely positive win rate. I guess currently it's 60 or 65% win rate over. I guess I've played 10 or 15 games with it. So definitely useful. Try it out for yourself, guys. Thanks for watching until the end. And if you have enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button and maybe subscribe to the channel. It's free and you will get notified when I will be uploading more content. Thank you then, and I will then see you in the next one. Have a good night and bye bye.